Okay, hello and welcome back. My name is Guild Navigator, and I'm excited to be playing some Civilization 6 today. I have played, I think, one, maybe two playthroughs of this game before, but I think I'm going to play maybe as Americans, maybe as a random leader, I'm not sure. I was on the fence between playing as England looks interesting. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I was on the fence. I think I'll do King, so just a little bit harder than Prince. I was on the fence between Civ 6 and Civ 5, but I think I'm gonna go. I decided to go for Civ 6 ultimately because I looked up the reviews online and it seems like people prefer it a little bit now. Like they say it's better if you include all the DLCs and stuff. Okay, we're gonna do Huge Earth, and then I'll leave everything else the way it is. Yeah, I'll just leave it. I'll just leave that stuff. Cool. Yeah, I chose England because it gave production bonuses. Well, first off, because I'm also just like England. I like England, but it gave production bonuses, and I always like production in these games.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Your Majesty the Queen Victoria of England, extend your reach beyond your borders and across the face of the globe. Worry not over the possibility of defeat, for your loyal redcoats and overwhelming navy will surely carry the day. With your calm and steady touch, you can bring all lands under England's sway, establishing a true Pax Britannica.
Dude, let's go. Civ. I always loved Civ as a kid. It was always one of my favorite franchises. I think that this is Spain, if I had to guess. Knowing the world map pretty well, I'm definitely going to go on the coast. That seems like a no-brainer to me. I'm England after all, you know. I gotta be coastal. Yes, I am sure. I actually wonder if I should have settled on the other side. Okay, so Stonehenge is interesting. That way I can get a religion early. And then there's these, there's these Eurekas, if I remember correctly, which basically increase the speed at which you research stuff. Okay, so I'll do sailing, because that would be pretty good for me. No, I don't think that that's worth it. Let's do pottery. I like food in general. Like I said, I'm going into this game like pseudo blind. Okay, I'm gonna turn my voice down a little bit so I think that that's good. Okay, cool. Okay, I gotta set production. I always do scout first, or do I do a warrior? So the benefit of a warrior, in my mind, is that they're multi-use, whereas a scout is truly only for scouting. Whereas I know that I'm in, this is 100% Spain. There's nowhere else that this could be, which is kind of sick. Close to my OG location. I might even be able to found a city in my OG location. Although I wonder how crowded Europe is going to be in this game. I always love early game Civ. I actually liked all of the phases of Civ. I tend to be a fan. Yep, that's France. I played a lot of... The first Civ game I ever played was actually the first strategy game I ever played, which was Civ 3. I was so bad at it as a kid. Like I never got very far into that game. Which was, yes, I never got very far into that game, like I said, and Just adjusting my seat. Okay, but it was I still had so much fun as a kid. It was just an absolute blast.
Let me ask leave
Oh,
then
nice. A
to
natural
pay a
wonder.
tribute of respect and admiration.
I needed to
Our
find a natural
civilization
wonder
has a
so that I could get the Eureka for astrology. Hell yeah. Okay. Yep, I got my other warrior going on. I'm crossing the Rhine.
our city-state
Be quiet. Okay, so there's a city-state. That's good. It reduces the probability that there's another faction there. This may actually be a really good spawn location. How have you guys been doing? How's life been going for all of my restless viewers? That's probably not the smartest place to go, because I knew that Denmark would end there, but whatever. And I cannot embark. Okay, so I finished doing that. I think a monument might make sense. Ooh, no, I think a settler's right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure settler's the move. Okay, let's go check out Italy. See if there's any factions over there. It would suck to be a
I
faction
thought clay
that's
must
on
feel
England itself. Okay, so finish pottery. And I got my Eureka for astrology. I think I'm gonna do that. And then try to, once I finish my settler, I'll probably build Stonehenge. Oh, interesting. Do you still get population growth even while building a settler? I feel like that changes the math a little bit for me on settler building, because like that was always one of the huge trade-offs in earlier Civ games, was that you didn't get a population growth. Oh, hello. Oh, barbarians. Okay. That's actually fine. Oh, that's okay. That's kind of cool. That's good to know. That makes settlers much better. I wish I had like a ranged weapon or something to hit these boats with. That's a lot of wheat together. That would be a really good location for a city right there, I think. Kind of like a Gdansk location. Okay. Going up into the Baltic. Oh, did I discover a goody hut? I did. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, going into Aquitaine. I've always loved Earth Map Civ.
enacting new policies in our
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals.
Cool. Okay, I can change a policy. Combat strength when battling barbarians would be pretty good. Double experience for recon units. I don't have any recon units, so that doesn't make sense. Okay. I think I'm going to do God King, only because I'm trying to get the religion guy. I'm trying to get the prophet, and it seems like having having religion would be useful. Okay. So as soon as I can embark, I'll be able to discover Africa pretty quickly. So I'll do this one first, because I think I'm going to be able to get a Eureka on foreign trade. Whereas improve 3 tiles is, to me, seems less likely. Okay. Going into the Baltic forests. Oh, another goody hut. Nice. Do 2 goody huts on 1 turn. You love to see it. Okay, popping it. Nice. I got advancements in archery. And I was granted a builder unit. Okay, I may have been too blasé when I said that. I may not be able to get one. Is this a hill or just a field? And am I working it right now? How do I see what my pops are doing? Manage citizen. I'm not working it right now. Yeah, it just doesn't. I don't think it makes sense to use the the worker for any of that stuff. I would be willing to build a mine. Yeah, for now, just skip your turn. Yeah, I think just continue heading east. Because I want to see where my nearest neighbor is. Because that will determine, you know, pretty significantly. I'll actually just move you over here. Ooh, discovered the foreign continent. Didn't even need to embark. My nearest neighbor is going to determine pretty significantly, you know, like the path of expansion I want to go on. Because my understanding is in this game, being wide
Steam
is
hisses from
useful.
the
Yeah, you can just sleep. Actually, I don't think I want you to just sleep out in the middle of nowhere. It seems like I'm asking for a barbarian to eat you. Okay, hello, Cree. Sure. Where are you?
We have recently gained
I don't believe in astrology.
Okay, cool. I got astrology, but where were the Cree? There's the Zulu. Dun dun dun. Okay, so I sent a delegation to the Zulu, which did not tell me where their capital is or anything. And then the Cree, where are you? Now thinking about what I want to do, I think that writing would probably be pretty good for like a library. Yeah, I think so. And I already have the Eureka on it. I can kill a unit with a slinger, and then I'll even get more towards that. Okay, I should build a farm just so that I can get that Eureka. Okay, let's just go down here to the tip of Italy and see if we see anyone. Where did I see the Cree? Your delegation is most welcome, Zulu. Okay, there's a barbarian. I should go back and deal with that, I think. A spearman. That is far from ideal. Similar with not being able to embark yet. Okay, you can go back into the city and sleep. Go back into the city and sleep. End turn. Okay, I'm not sure where I'm going to want to send the next settler, because it's going to be done in just a couple of turns. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to beat that guy. Then I'm just going to keep exploring. That's far enough away from my cities that it's not really my responsibility. This warrior, though, I want to go make sure that there are no barbarians where I'm going to send the city. So I'm tempted to go here, and that way I have the two food resources. Wine would be good, like something like there. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure.
This river has floodplains, which means it has flooded before.
Oh, cool, another goodie hut. I love goodie huts. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, because I think the city. Well, let's actually see what will, you know, London eventually be able to work. Like, can London work these resources? I don't think London can. So maybe a city like right here would be really good. Okay, so to build Stonehenge, it must be adjacent to stone. Okay, well, that was stupid of me. A holy site, I think, is still what I want to go for, though. Yeah, Yeah, in the middle of nowhere. Seems good. Oh. Sometimes I'm really stupid. Sometimes I'm really stupid. Okay, so why? Oh, this is the water availability guide. And water affects the amount of housing you get. Yeah, I think I'm still going to go there. Because then I'm within reach of these resources and these resources. Now, of course, if I go over here, I could build Stonehenge, but I'm just not going to have the production to pull it off. It doesn't even make sense to try in a random city like that. Okay, yeah, that warrior's just there to defend my villager. Got a scout? Oh, was that from the goodie hut? It was, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cross. I'm not sure, what river is that? Is that the Dnieper? Dnieper? Yeah, I think you are just gonna go there. And alert until I get embark. Ooh, now then again, a Paris-esque location would be pretty good. I think I'm gonna do that. Just because that's a lot of like grain and shit in this area. And then I can always do another settlement somewhere else. Okay, writing is done. Inspiration towards political philosophy. So now I get to choose the next one. I think sailing is definitely what I need to do. Okay. Now you've completed that job. And I think it's time for you to head towards Anatolia. And you are who? A city-state. What do I do with these city-states again? So I can send an envoy. Interesting. How do I send an envoy? I just get one per turn. Okay, so I need to increase my influence. Is that what it's called? My influence per turn. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, you can go there. I'll settle a little city. Maybe you should actually go here, and then you can cross into England when, again, eventually I get the ability to embark in 8 turns.
May I make a suggestion?
Okay, Birmingham has finished that. I think I'm gonna do a campus. Yeah, and then I think I'm gonna send this worker over here and build a farm on the wheat. Ooh, a barbarian. A barbarian outpost in Tunis. Truly the Barbary pirates. Is that it? I think so. Oh yeah, because I don't have access into these people's lands. And you're already influenced by somebody. An unmet civilization. Yeah, well, I guess you also just wait until I eventually get sailing in 5 turns. It's good to know that Europe is pretty much like just mine for the taking. Like I think I can basically just settle all of this and no one's gonna stop me, which is pretty sick. Hello, Nubia. How are my Nubian princes doing? Did not mean to declare friendship with you. That was not the button I meant to click. Send delegation. Okay, can we make a deal with each other? What could we give to each other? So I have... What would you give me for this? Yeah, sure, I'll accept that. I guess I can walk around. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know how I got past that. Okay, so I have my holy site now. I think a campus would be pretty good. I think a shrine is what I want to build. I'm going to be faith maxing.
Azamet bir top kapıdan
Hello.
ben...
Could do a...
As our civic knowledge grows,
Skill without imagination.
Okay, I can change the policy in principle. These are my two new ones. No, I think I'm pretty happy with what I have. Okay, send a delegation. I don't even know what that does, but you know, I'm just glad I could do it. Okay, now let's open my civic tree. So foreign trade for sure. Clear a barbarian encampment. I think I can do that with the one in England. We'll see. I'll just fortify until healed. And then... Cool. I need more amenities. Quit your bitchin'. Your delegation is most welcome. I kind of want to play like a little bit more, you know,
my
peaceful.
liege, the more specialized district...
Vessels large may venture more.
Okay, sailing. Finally, I got it. Okay, let's see, what could I do next? I could do irrigation. Oh, wait, do I have to farm the wheat to pull that off? I think I might. I think mining would be pretty good. Let's just do animal husbandry. Okay, cool, now they're there. And... Oh, interesting. So I can just, like, directly harvest. I can just, like, basically steal it for short term. No, I think you should be... I think you should be working the food, honestly, so you can get more people. Okay, you've boosted that. What else could I build? Like, I don't think I can clear the forest yet. You have one build left, and I'm gonna eventually... Where is it expanding right now? It's expanding there. And I'll be able to mine that, I think, pretty soon. So I'll just let you sleep. But I have sailing, so I'm... Do I not? Can I not embark? Whoa, 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 I'm confused now. Tech tree. Oh, just allows builders to embark. How do I just generally embark? Or can I load people on boats? I mean, I guess if that's true, you should probably be doing something. At least my scout should be. And then after I build the shrine, I think I'm going to do a third settler. Yeah. I'll send you exploring also. Or I might even try to go clear that barbarian encampment. Ooh, I could send the second warrior north also. Yeah, that's what they should do instead of just sitting around. Okay, nice. Needs more housing, needs more amenities, everybody's complaining. I think this shrine has, I think it provides some housing, if I remember correctly. How do I... That's cool and everything, but how do I access the production? There, okay. And what I'm currently building is the shrine. 1 citizen slot. Okay, I think that's different than housing. So maybe a granary next. No, I don't know. I think I'll do a settler next, like I said. How do I get amenities?
I am fond of pigs.
Amenities. Okay, there. But where's the city details? I'm trying to find where amenities is. That's where housing is. I mean, housing seems pretty straightforward. Huh. Weird. Okay, now I've boosted the farm resource, so probably irrigation makes sense, or... No, I think I should do mining. Yeah, I'll do mining. A trader from Singapore. That sounds like some 19th century book. Just wait till he gets out of the way, inevitably. Shit, who's fighting? Interesting. All of my units are conversion on the barbarian. It would be nice to get a boat at some point. It would indeed be nice to get a boat at some point. Ooh, I can choose a pantheon. Nice. Okay. Holy site districts get +1 from adjacent rainforest tiles. That doesn't seem useful at all. Tundra. +1 amenity in cities that have holy site districts adjacent to a river. That seems possibly pretty good. No, I don't like anything that's short term. +1 production from fishing boats, I think, has the possibility of being pretty good because I got a lot of fishing kind of stuff over here. Pastures, no. +1 production and +1 faith from improved strategic resources. So like that's a luxury resource. That's a bonus research. What's a strategic resource? Is that all of these? Is everything a strategic resource? Dude, so many options. I have no idea what's good. Intuitively, this sounds really good, so I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that that's like that this counts. Oh, it's like the horse? Okay, the horse is a strategic resource. And talking about strategic resources and improvements and stuff, another worker would be good. Would actually be very good. Okay, let's see. What else can I... What else can I buy? Well, first things first, we'll do that. Dude, beautiful. Beautiful. And I assume those are the two that you guys are working, right? Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, I think Birmingham is going to be maybe even better than London as a city. Okay, so I'm tempted to build another settler. And I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to build another settler. Yeah. And then after a settler, maybe a galley. Why are they unfriendly? Why do you not like me? I thought if anything, we have a
people
trade
know
deal
this
going
Who
on right
deserves
now.
more credit? Every nation lives by exchange.
Yeah, I could do from trade routes, but I don't have any trade routes, so that doesn't make any sense. Irrigation, maybe? I just don't really... That's completely useless to me. But I don't have any of these other things. And so I'm eventually going to have to get irrigation, I think, but that seems completely pointless. Okay. Nice, I have quite a few Eurekas. Let's see, which of these would be good? Early Empire. Open borders would be kind of nice to be able to offer people. Yeah, I'll do that. And then when Birmingham finishes their campus, I'm going to have to decide what I want to do with it next. I'm sure that there's like a building that I have to build inside of it, or I could build inside of it. And then like click here, right, or something like that. Like how do I see the city's output? Okay, here. So faith. +2 from shrine. Yeah. I don't like the UI is kind of annoying me. I'm not sure exactly how to it feels annoying. Okay, cool. I feel like this is going pretty good. Like I mean, I don't feel like I'm doing just like insanely well. I definitely am not playing completely optimally. Hello, China. Okay, so maybe Europe is less just purely mine than I had originally hoped. Nice, a barbarian scout. That was definitely a suboptimal ordering. I do want to meet the Chinese. Dude, the fucking city-state. I mean, like, I appreciate Singapore for clearing them out, but still. Hello, China. It is an honor to meet you. Let's send a delegation. What would you give me for all 8 of my horses? Sure. I always love selling shit like that. Okay, so I could do a trader, or I could do another settler. I think I'm gonna do another settler, which will give me a total of 4 settlements. So yeah, you guys can all just head east. Okay, when I'm thinking settlement locations, I still think that this would be a pretty good spot. But I'm also leaning to like here in Italy. And just kind of, because this is gonna capture like this, so I'm basically just getting, yeah. I think Italy would be pretty good, like maybe even where Rome is, basically. And then for the second one, yeah, of course, your delegation is most welcome, of course. I think something in Germany would be pretty good.
The man who had grit enough to bring about the...
The Great Russian Steppe. Okay, open my technologies, so I can do archery would be pretty good, because then I could build an archer to shoot at these fucking boats. Yeah, I'm thinking like maybe here. Because I think I'll get these resources
Civilizations
with
have all
Birmingham. Yeah, I think like there would be really good. Because I'll get there. There's the 3 wheat there. Then again, this might be good. Mercury, amber, wheat. Maybe there. I think that would be pretty solid. There's always more barbarians. The Pound Maker has finished building a world wonder. Great bat. Interesting. I still would like to build Stonehenge if possible. Because how far away am I from a Great Prophet? I'm actually not that far. Yeah, I'm like 30 turns away. How long have I been recording for? I'm not even sure. I think I'm gonna end this episode in just a second. This feels like somewhat of a natural place to end it. Yeah, you're just gonna fortify until healed, because I think they're just gonna keep smashing themselves against me. Okay, and then if I wanted to buy a unit, what could I buy? I could buy a builder. I could, in fact, buy a galley. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, there's this whole era score system that I've completely forgotten about. How do I check on that? Era progress. So it ends in 9 turns. I would need to get, yeah, I would need to get like 25, which I'm just not gonna get. How the fuck do I get era score again? Dude, so many fucking systems in this game. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna call it here. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.